Yo, Bernard. Good morning, bro. Hope you're doing well. How is everything? Let me know if you can hear me okay and stuff, and the background sounds and all of that stuff. Just let me know how it sounds. Swing this around here a bit. I'm gonna turn the music down a bit. It's a bit too loud from my side. I like having it in the background, but like kind of quiet. Put the volume on here, but okay, here we go. Perfect. That's about perfect, actually. There you go. Cool. Right, okay. Yeah, Bernard, yesterday, man, there was quite a bit of hate. What the hell? Okay. The chat's having a meltdown, so let's sort that out. Interact. Chat is disabled for the live stream. Right, okay, let's find out why. Let's refresh that. Okay, doesn't want to. Okay, 1 second. I've got an idea. How to get the chat to work. Okay, it doesn't want to work. That's fine. I need to go on YouTube. I'm already a bit late on the charts. Go onto this screen for a second. See everything better. I need to find the live stream on YouTube and then get the chat settings. They can only hate. Yeah, exactly, Bernard. The funny thing is that a lot of people, they hate on the M1 is because they don't understand it, or they don't have the mental sorry, the mental patience to handle it. And that's fine, because that's a them problem, not a me problem. So ultimately, I'm not that concerned. All right, so now I've got the, let's go back to here again. Go to properties, put the new link in. Boom, now that should work. Hey, there we go. That works. It's only annoying as long as you're making money. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. I've shown the trades I've taken, like shown you when I've missed them and stuff like that, so I've got no reason to need to try to, you know, be like, oh look, here's the I want to force you to see that I'm profitable. It don't make sense. It really doesn't. But how does my audio sound? Because when I was listening to Nick's stream, it didn't sound that good. It sounded echoey. But when I was using Nick's stream, I didn't have any filters on my microphone or anything, whereas now I've got filters on my microphone. So how does it sound now? Does it sound more clearer? Because on Nick's stream, it did not sound that good. It's okay, good. That's fine, yeah. As long as it's better than what it was on Nick's stream, because on his stream it sounded kind of like echoey. I don't know how to explain it. It did not sound nice. Well, let's open the charts anyway. Let's have a look what's going on. There was an entry here. But you would have got taken out anyway, which is fine. But this wasn't that good of an entry because there was no sweep of liquidity. This point swept to New York high, but I didn't like it because you had this high right near it. So I didn't really take that sell because this sell's only valid if relevant liquidity was swept. New York is kind of good, yeah, but I seen this high right here, which is what led to this low being broken by this. So this high being swept would have been better, and we had a supply zone right here, M15 supply zone, so would have had a sweep of relevant liquidity that broke structure, and you would have had the supply zone, so for it to do a pullback into the supply to continue to the bearish side. So that would have been ideal. Oh, what's this called? James made a post about liquidity sweep traders. I was laughing so hard because it's true. Liquidity sweep doesn't really work unless you put context into it. You need context, like serious context. Okay, here we go. GU's giving something potentially. What's going on here? So we've had London open come. We've taken this high here. Okay, London's looking interesting actually. For GU. And then we've got EU sat right here as well. What's UJ doing? Okay, so UJ swept these lows. What lows are these? Okay, so UJ swept structural lows on Tuesday the 11th. Oop. And then it gave a reaction. That's interesting. I mean, we do have all of this to go up to because you've got like potentially trendline traders getting in there or whatever you call it. Let's pull them up there. But it happened at 6:40. If this happened at 7 to 8 a.m., the sweep, that's more important. You know, for me, time is so important, bro. The time of what things happen. Close CHF JPY fully TP. Nice, good stuff, man, good stuff. I would have taken that, but because I work on the M1 and my spreads are so tight, it's hard to trade some pairs. And I trade the pairs where I have the data. So I have the data for GBP. So I know on average on GBPUSD exactly how many pips London moves on average. So when I was saying to Nick, my strategy is very mechanical, it's because I've got the data and I've had so much data that I just trade around the data, which is why I love GBP pairs, because the average pip movement on GU can be reflective on GC, GBPCHF and GBP yen. The average pip move is a lot more, but if you use the average pip move on GU, GC on GJ, it still gives you 1 to 5, 1 to 6 R. So it's not bad. That's why I love GBP pairs, to be honest, because when I use my data-driven style on EU doesn't have as much volume. So I know, for example, it's normal for GU, when London open occurs, you'll get it where, how can I just draw something out? So you'll get it where GU kind of does this, yeah. So here's London open. It'll go up for the first 20-30 minutes, probably 15 to 20 pips, and then it'll give you the real move all the way down for like the next hour or two. So I've seen so much of London GU on the M1, and I've obviously got my data through backtesting to realize that that's why I've set my partials around 15 to 20 pips, because then if I'm wrong on the direction, and I know on average it does a, how would I call it, a fake move or something like that in the wrong direction, I know it's average 15 to 20 pips, so my partials are put around there. So if I'm ever caught within that, sorry, I woke up, man, got a dirty throat. I know that at least my partials will give me some sort of money from the market, and then if my strategy works where I see London open occur, like here, London opens occur taking this high, that's going to give us a 15 to 20 pip move, and then I'd expect a reversal, which will be the real move of London. This will be the whole like 30 to 45, 50 pips, which is what I normally target. But context is everything, and this is why I look at Asia. So what I see in Asia, see a buildup of orders, we pull down, we've taken those orders, now we're starting to push up. Now the liquidity sweep might not be so important. And remember how James was saying liquidity sweeps aren't valid? This is where he's right. You need context as to when they are valid and when they are not. Right, let's look for a supply zone anyway. So we've taken this high. We've got a supply zone here. So if we take this high and we come into this supply zone on the M15, we'd look for some sort of move here. And let's look at how many pips has London moved. Okay, we're at 15, 16 pips. Interesting. The CHF yen was a good call, man, just because of the yen strengthening, and the CHF is kind of flat, isn't it? The CHF is so stable. And what we've seen on EU right here is that we've seen relatively equal highs. A lot of dumb idiots are going to wait for that to get taken and then move down. You need context. But EU and GU do work together, so it's about differentiating, isn't it? So that's fine. Okay, what we've seen here now. Seen a build up, push down. Then we've seen the mitigation of that zone for the buys, which is interesting. Let's just say that was the order block, for example. Okay. GBPCHF is not looking that good today. Yen's looking better, to be honest. We've got some news today as well, haven't we? At 1:30 USD, US time, 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm not gonna trade New York anyway because Trump's talking then, Trump's awake then, so there's just too many issues with that guy. Honestly, there really is. I'd rather just hang back and wait, rather than get sucked into Trump's speeches or anything like that, and then the market does a backflip and destroys me. What's going on with this? We got unemployment claims at 1:30, Bernard. Let me show you. Forex factory. Here you go, look. So we got unemployment claims right here at 1:30 today, New York time. So let's look at the forecast. To be honest, it's looking, I'd expect it to come within forecast, to be honest, because it's pretty much been within there, and the if you remember the unemployment rate from last time, where was the unemployment rate? It was NFP, wasn't it? Yeah. So look at NFP unemployment rate. We ticked down to 4%. So monthly unemployment rates coming down. I'm realistically expecting unemployment claims to be really good, because here it come pretty much within forecast. Beautiful. Now we're on this week. I'm expecting it to come pretty much within forecast again. I'm gonna get the edge finder soon anyway. Priced indecisions. Yeah. I mean, we won't see much of a move because it's looking okay. Unemployment rate come out good. If we get a big, difference, for example, we get unemployment claims going up to 260k, for example, 250k, that's going to be a 40-50k increase on unemployment. That will be a shocker. But because everything's so close in terms of the last few weeks, it looks like the economy is doing well in terms of the employment. The only issue is the inflation is coming out of control. I'm going to get the edge finder soon anyway, so I can start showing that. Why have I got it open twice? Don't know. So yeah. Right, let's go back to TradingView anyway. Back to TradingView. Okay, we've taken the high. So, ooh, I was on the wrong pair then, wasn't it? My bad. So what I would look usually from here is a break of structure to the low side, but I'm not that keen on it because there's a supply zone right there. So I'd love to see price retrace into this here and then go down. I can get rid of this because I don't think price is going to come up to there. So yeah. Bernard, do you think I trade like ICT? Because people have said that I trade smart money ICT, but I really don't think it is. Because if it is, I want to shoot myself right now. That's a joke, guys. Please don't harm yourselves. Oh dear. So higher low, led to a higher high, led to a higher low, led to a higher high, led to a higher low, led to a lower high. So this is being respected. Now if we break, that's what I want to see. Kind of, because chart color, I think. Maybe, yeah, but I like having a nice clean chart. It's just preference. I like having, because white hurts my eyes. Because the white is so strong, I actually get eye pains. And when I'm like looking, I feel like my nerves are getting stretched or something. So I put like a grayish, silverish background on there. And the gray, it's kind of like for the sessions, like London, New York, it's visible. And it's not the issue of my order blocks, or because I take order blocks for entries, like on the M1, they still show up and it's nice and clean. I like it because it looks like really smart and clean. Like that's a nice looking chart. It's easy on the eyes. And when you're trading M1, there's so much going on all over here that you need to keep it simple, man. Otherwise, you're going to be analysis paralysis because there's so much happening on the M1. Because you have to look back a lot. Whereas when you're on the M15, M5, even M30 or 4 hour, it's a lot more cleaner and easier to see things. Okay, so we have seen a break here. So So high low, led to high led to high low, led to high led to high low, led to a lower high, led to a lower low. Now if price respects this zone here, that's where I would have taken a sell from. So I would have taken a sell from here. What's the SL on this? 2.5 pips. So 2.5 pip, and then I just target average is 15 for partials. That's a 1 to 6, and then we can target all the way down here. I need to enlarge this. Wait. We got relatively equal lows right here, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is GU. It might take out that order block. This is what you wanted to take into a supply zone. I don't trade every single day because my ideal setup is Asia's looking the way I want it to look. We sweep highs which are relevant. This isn't really that relevant. And then we have a supply zone that was tapped into, but it's the right supply zone. So you have to be mindful. I'll show you yesterday's trade. This ended up being a 24-hour trade. I'll show you the analysis for that. I took an L on this because I took it from this order block and it came to this one, which is valid. That's why I have a low win rate on the M1, because you might have 3 order blocks to take it from, and all 2 of them might fail, and the extreme one, which is the initial point of the move, that might be the one that holds. So I have a low win rate, but that's why. But if you take 2 L's, it doesn't matter, because that 1 win is going to give you 23 R, and you just made back 2 losses times 10 more. Yeah, look, it took it out. It took out this order. Actually, no, did it? Yeah, it did. But realistically, if I was at 0.6, I would have gave it 0.4 breathing room anyway. Because on the M1, you do get wicked out a lot, so you need to give yourself extra space. And my rule is 2 to 4 pips SL. So I'd still be in that actually. But it might get taken out now anyway. It might get taken out. But I'm not in that trade. I've not taken it. I would have taken it on TradingView, but I'm not going to take that. I don't like the idea of the way it looks. So yeah, there you go. That's got taken out now. Boom. Let's get rid of that. Keep the chart nice and clean. But we're still respecting this zone. But time's important, because 8:30 is normally a time where you get structure being taken. So 8:30 will probably take this high, and 9:30 is another time. So like with the way I trade, because I'm on the M1, you can't just trade the strategy on whenever you see it. You have to trade it with time being a big factor. So what time does these moves occur? You know, for example, 7 a.m. build up of the liquidity, for example, because it is trendline traders are getting in, or whatever you want to call it, or structure traders, higher highs, higher lows, whatever. They got taken at 7 o'clock on the dot, which is Frankfurt Open. Then price come back in, tapped in. If you'd have taken a buy from this, would it have been within my SL? Yeah, you could have taken a buy from here, and then boom, 8R. But I know London normally takes Frankfurt out. So for example, London's taken Frankfurt high. So there was a likelihood that London could have came down, taken Frankfurt low, then pushed up. At that point, if that occurred, I would have taken buys against the liquidity sweep. So you don't just trade liquidity sweeps. You kind of have to. Asia's really important, bro. Asia is really important. The way it's acting, the way it's behaving, what has Frankfurt done, what time has it done it, where is London from Frankfurt, what's London doing versus Frankfurt. there's a lot to it on the M1. There's a lot of technicals needed on M1, to be honest. It's quite intense. And you think I need to look at all of that on this pair and then all of these as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. Before I had gold, silver, US30, nasdaq, UJ, euro JPY, euro CHF, USD CHF, and I was missing so many trades, bro, because the entries are just like flying out there. So what happened? Almost exactly 8:30 on the minute, we taken the London high, which is, once again, time is important. If this tapped into a supply zone, I'd be far more confident in taking that, but it didn't. It just swept a high, and that's not enough. I had an option for a buy here, but I don't like trading Frankfurt, so I wouldn't have taken that. But what I can see at the same time is you could say this is an invalid zone, to be honest. And then we had a fake break of structure here. And then people thought we'll get into this trade here, and then we've gone all the way up. But London's going to eventually do its reversal. Now we've tapped into the supply zone. Okay, this is interesting. We tapped into the supply zone exactly at 8:31. This is telling you time is important, bro. The time of what things happen. So this might be interesting actually now. Because you got these dudes as SLs to attack. You're gonna have these guys here taking a trade. Because you're gonna get so Asia midline's important to me. You got 1, 2, got all these lows here. Got loads of relatively equal lows and stuff. Which is interesting. And also we know I'm gonna look at it, yeah. If it gives me what I'm looking for, then yeah, I'm gonna take this trade on GU potentially for sells. And if I hit SL, I hit SL. It is what it is. I got a low win rate anyway, but I don't care because I have a high risk reward. Okay, so let's see what happens. This is interesting now. Let's have a quick look at Euro. What's Euro doing? Perfect. Okay. So GU's taken these highs from New York. EU's just taken New York highs. We've tapped into a supply zone on GU. If GU respects it, EU's likely to follow that. But what other structural point have we got? We got a structure point right here. So there's a likelihood we might want to go higher and take this on EU. So it's good to use EU alongside the GU. So let's see what happens, because you might get a deeper push into the supply zone. Let's see what happens. I'm really interested in this. I think I'd look for sells on Euro CHF as well, and probably does take Asia high, to be honest. If I'm selling GU, I can naturally sell GBP CHF as well, because then that just means that the DXY is going to go up, because we know that we're kind of looking for DXY strength. My bullishness on DXY is starting to run out, I'm not going to lie. We're in this key area though, aren't we? So we did kind of wick below it and then hold support for a few days, but there just could be a fake out here and then continuation. So DXY could want to do this. And just keep coming down. So it's this is where we just keep an eye on the M1. We just wait patiently and see what happens. Let me just put this line back on here anyway, because that one's important. Go to the M5. Let's hop on the M2 actually, because we're gonna see if EU breaks this low. It's coming for it. Okay, so EU's break structure there. GU, I want GU to break structure here. Have we got equal lows? No, we haven't got equal lows. Interesting. So, right here. And also we've done the London Open push as well, 20 pip all the way up, and now we should get a reversal down, because I've seen it happen time and time again. Okay, so EU's break structure, GU hasn't, but what we're going to see is if EU respects this zone here, if it respects this zone and GU holds it as well, then it's kind of valid. Let's have a look. We'll be mainly focusing on these two, I think. I think GJ and GC aren't looking that good for me at the moment. Okay. Go. You turn the phone on, because I've got so many prop firm accounts that my trade copier isn't linked to all of them because of the price differences with the brokers. Okay, so GU's come down. I need to be careful, because if price taps into some type of demand zone, it just invalidates the whole thing. Right, there we go. And then I've got my phone open here. I trade a lot of accounts, bro, so it's quite difficult. Let's put the mic up a bit, man, just because I need to see the screen. Jeez. There. Yeah, that's about better. So we're making relatively equal lows here, which is interesting, because then that's going to mean that EU's having a big reaction. Okay. I like this beat. Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? In case if I minimizes it, it minimizes it on the chat too. That's cool, no problems. Yalla, I'm gonna take this. Props only, bro. Props only. I need to look at if there's a, because last time I missed a 2-minute supply zone. There is a 2-minute supply zone. What's my SL on this? I can't see my SL. What the heck? 3.7. Ooh, it's a bit big, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. 3.7 pips. It's on the bigger side, but it's still valid. 23, 23, 60. That's fine. Props only, Bernard, yeah. I'll chat later. Need to head out. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Set limit on this bad boy. $23. I'm gonna do 25. And then stop loss is 60. Say less, need to go to school. Yeah, that's fine. Have fun, bro. Make sure you focus and stuff. I'm gonna do small risk on this because RR matters. So that's a limit set on there. What it does? Look at EU. Okay. 3.5 again. That's fine. I can't seem to find a supply zone on the EU. Is it so clean to the bearish side? Okay, G's coming up. That's fine. Let's quickly get the limit set on the phone and stuff. Here's the issue with the M1. No, not trading view, not trading view. Okay. All right. Limit set on that prop firm account. Let's go to this one. Push up higher. Come on, lad. Right, limits are set. Let's see what happens. Come on, take these highs I needed to push up more. It might swerve me on this. Let's whack the heater on real quick. Yeah, tap into this, give them a reaction, come into this and then take it out. That'd be ideal. Actually, I should split the risk on this. Ooh. I'll do 0.15. Modify order. And then sell limit again 125. 125. SL 160, exactly the same. 1.5 again. And there's 2. So if we take these 3 highs up here and then come down, it'd be fantastic. Hope this works. I'll switch to 2. It's just making loads of highs right here, which is fine. You can make loads of highs and then take these highs and tap into that order block. That's also okay. Patience and perseverance are the biggest things, they say. See, EU did it where it just did a big push up, took out all of these. Now I might come down, and it filled that imbalance, to be honest. But I'd like to see something push higher into this zone, just trigger me, and then melt from there, ideally. I'd like to see price break this low here to see if we push to the downside. If we do, that'd be great. Volume's a little bit low today. Since 8:30 it's been a little bit slow. We're up 1.6 pips, which is how many R? We're up 0.5 R. Woo. Okay, there we go. Now, as long as you get a body close below these lows, that's a strong sign. I don't want to go break even at this point, to be honest. Not here. Going break even here could be a bit too eager, and that could destroy me, honestly. But we'll see how this candle closes. If you get a solid close here below, yeah, that's looking good. If you get a close below, oh, we're wicking, we're wicking. If we get a close below here and then we manage to, even if it's a wick that closes below here, that's fine. That's still valid for me to go break even at that point. Then the trade is risk free, and whatever it does is whatever it does. It's interesting to see what's going to happen. Chipping and chopping around there at the moment, aren't we? Price is playing grand in this area, but it might want to come up and take these two highs or these highs here and then push down, so you never really know. We're seeing EU come up as well, to be fair, but we're seeing a potential rejection. Let's see what happens. We're really playing land in this area, aren't we? I'm trying to wonder if it's worth taking break even at this point here not having an emotional or psychological reason why, but more of a mechanical and trading related reason why. Hard to say. Salam Chatori, Khoshumadi. I don't want to see a rejection here. Come on. Give me a nice rejection. Or come up and take them highs and then go down. That's fine. I'm Hannah. Yeah, I know. Hi, thanks for joining. If it takes me out here, not bothered. How do you know? Moonlight, the name just gives it away. Plus, I was aware of your arrival. Yeah, what's gonna happen? We've taken these highs, we've taken these two highs. So, what are you doing? I am working, as you can see. And I am streaming that I am working. Maybe I'm losing money in front of you today. I don't know. So right now I'm down about 1,000, which ain't too bad. Say something. I am saying something. Hello, hi. Okay, so now we've taken these highs. Now I would love to see a reaction here. Otherwise, the likelihood is it's probably gonna take me out if it don't start to push down from around this zone. Are you working in Hachwurts? No. I'm just doing trading by myself. I just learned myself and stuff like that. So I thought I'd start streaming because there's a lot of really suspicious traders out there. So I thought maybe some customers, or not customers, wrong word, people come to my stream, they might learn something or have questions about something that maybe I can help them with or something. Yeah. Now I got a feeling Euro wants to come up to this zone. If it does, that's gonna take me out. That's gonna definitely take me out. So let's see what happens. Why you keep sending the reactions for? I've got a feeling Euro wants to come up here, and if GBP does follow that, then it might mean we're gonna get taken on this high. It's a likelihood that may happen. La la la. Are you Harry Potter? Yeah, I'm Harry Potter. Please, Hagrid, may I have a glass of water and some biscuits? Okay, so EU come in, filled the gap, didn't tap into the supply zone, and then starts to give a wick to the downside. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see what's going to happen. Show your magic. What do you mean? How am I going to show it? What do you want me to do? تو خیلی دیوونی. Right. Okay, so what do we see here? We see it swept these highs, these 1, 2, 3. Now we're starting to see a couple bearish candles. This is interesting. And also, I'm famous. Ew. I don't know how to say congratulations, but congratulations. Okay, there we go. Starting to push to the downside. I do like this. Looking good. Let's not get emotional now, Bash. Come on. Good for you. Yeah. Thank you. Mamnoon. Okay, right. So we were down almost 1,000 across all the accounts in total. Now we're starting to see some positive balance, which is always good, but patience is a virtue, they say. Patience is a virtue. What time is it? Right now it's 9:23 a.m. 9:23 a.m. I think at this point, if we break this low, now that this is the first structural low because it led to a high, so if we break this low, that's valid for me to go break even at this point. Yeah. Oh, here it is 12:54. So what's that? 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3.5 hours ahead of the UK. Yeah. Thought so. Sounds about right. So I'd love to see a push down, break below here, and then that would be me being break even. Then there's no worry of any potential loss, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's go to eat kebab. Yeah, that sounds yummy. Kebab. 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 Right. I would like to kebab. The Brits say kebab. We're gonna go have a kebab. So right now I'm seeing that the bigger volume is in the selling candles. So the selling candles or the bearish candles are showing more volume, just like that right there. It shows to me that sells are still kind of valid. There's more volume in the sells than there is the buys. And Euro is a great example of that. Look at Euro, for example. It's just solid push to the downside. چه خبر چیکار میکنی انا؟ Yeah, come on. Now, if we come down and break this low, I'm going break even. If it does it. Oh, okay. Cool. How does the stream look to you? Does it look professional? How does my microphone sound? How is the music? What's your opinion, please? How's it all look? And even the quality of it. I'm falling in love with coffee. Mi fahmam? I understand. No, mi dunam. I know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Mi fahmam. Ne mi fahmam. I forgot what that means. I forgot. Yeah, so hopefully we continue a push to the downside. That would be brilliant. Unless price wants to go back up and take these two highs again. I wouldn't like that. Okay, so if we come in, if we break this low, I would love a body close below these two lows right here. If we get that, that would be brilliant. Are still valid, the wicks are still valid. Because they might want to come up higher and then just take this high right here. That high. So let's just wait and see. I'll probably go after this. So once I take this trade, if I win this trade or lose this trade, then I'm gonna go to the gym. Normally I don't trade after 10:15 unless I'm in a trade. So if this trade continues after 10:15 a.m., then we will see what happens. But you can see the time right here in the UK. That's the time right now in the UK. I still want to see a body close below this. Where is my today voice? What do you mean my today voice? What? Nemi fahmam. I don't understand. Okay, 2.8, 3.2, 3.7. Okay. You didn't send a voice to... Yeah, it's because I woke up and I went straight to work. I woke up at 6:30 and I went straight to work, so I didn't have a chance. I'm sorry about that. Okay, there we go, 3.7. So now we're at 1-to-1 risk reward, but that's fine. The pointers are going to go break even once I get a body close below this, and then hopefully there's no reason for price to trace back up here. The only thing I could think of is if it wants to take this high, right here, the high of 925, so that high there. Okay, I forgive you. Thank you very much. Appreciated. I appreciate that. Yeah, I normally wake up at 6:30 and then I go straight on to work. Adidas. And then when I go straight to work, then I'm busy. Okay, 9:30. Ooh, let's see what happens. 9:30. Stretch this out. Okay, so we're getting a reaction now. So on this account, at 90k, I'm up $250 on this account. But across all of my accounts, yeah, I like blue. It's kind of the blue that I like, kind of the baby-ish blue, the light blue. It's nice. So across all my accounts, I'm up 1,000-ish, give or take 1,000. Blue is mine. So yeah, if you could just close below, it'd be fantastic. Still looking for that close. I have a blue clothes. Oh, you mean you have a lot of blue clothes, I'm guessing. Yeah. A lot of blue clothes. Yeah. Okay, right. So now we're at 4 pips. That should be about $2,000 profit, roughly. So if we get a body close here, that would be good. I would like that. Yeah, I like that blue, that light blue, the first one with the heart, baby blue or light blue, or aqua. It's a beautiful color. I really like it. Right, so let's see what's going on. Yep, up about 2,000 right now. If you get a body close, I'm going to break even. You are a blueberry. Right. Okay, perfect. Big reaction. That's what we wanted to see. Huge push down. That was good. That was good. Right, that's enough for me to go break even on this trade. And on this trade, I'm going to put this one just down here so they don't kind of lock against each other. There we go. There we go. Big reaction. Big reaction. That's beautiful. Now I'm up about $3,500. Beautiful. Same thing's gonna happen with this. We had a reaction. Now we should take out this zone. So I've pretty much gone break even. Let me go break even on my other account. And there we go. Thank you, Hannah. 2 days ago, I made like $25,000 2 days ago. Okay, we're getting a big push to the downside here. This is looking good. This is what I was waiting for. This is showing us that sellers are coming into the market with serious intent. That's what we want to see. That is exactly what we want to see. Okay, so what's that right now? So we're at break even. We're at 7 pips. So I'm gonna keep waiting. I'm gonna not take any money until we get to about here, 15-16 pips, which is then gonna be around 4 risk reward. So 4 risk reward will probably be like 5,000-6,000. So I'm not gonna take any money until we get to that point. If the price comes back and takes me out at break even, I've lost no money. That's fine. The trades cost me nothing. You are my smart king friend. Oh, khayli mamnoon, Azizam. Khayli mamnoon. Thank you, thank you. So let's see what happens here. Okay. So now we're starting to pull back up. That's okay. I would love to see another violent push to the downside. That would be ideal. Goguli? I don't know what that word means. I'm sorry. But Hannah, does it seriously though? Does it look okay? Like the quality, the microphone, my voice, the stream, everything. I'm really self-conscious. It means cut. Cut. You want to cut someone? Oh no, that's not good. We don't like cutting people. No cutting people, please. Why cutting people? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, cute. Bomazi. Yeah. There's another word for cute, but I can't seem to remember it. Right, so across all accounts right now, we're up about 2,500. No, that's wrong. 2,500. 3,500 across all accounts. So that's looking good. Hannah, how is your brother's trading going? Because you said your brother does trading, right? If he needs help, get him to come to my live stream. I'm more than happy to give him help. Everything have a good quality. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I went to my friend's live stream yesterday. He's a YouTuber. He's got like 500,000 subscribers. Really, really big channel. I went on his YouTube yesterday, and I was talking about the way I trade and stuff. Yeah. IQT. What? Oh dear. I'm just gonna move my SL on my account so that it kind of covers the what's it called, the commissions. $40 should be enough to cover the commissions on this account, and then I need to do the same on this account also. So wherever there, that should cover me for commissions on these accounts. Perfect. Right, let's go. He is not living with me. Ah, I understand. Okay, we're getting a lovely push to the downside. I'm liking this. I'm really liking this, the way this looks. Now we got these lows here. So we shouldn't have any resistance until at least probably around the London low. We might get a bit of resistance. Other than that, we're looking good. We are looking good. I don't have any idea about trading. Well, thank you for joining the live stream regardless and commenting on the video. Thanks for just being here. Oh no, for just being here. Lol. There you go. Thanks for just being here. Because when I'm trading on my own, it's just me and no one, so it gets a bit boring. So if you do come, I appreciate it, that's for sure. I do appreciate it, that's definitely for sure. Okay, we're starting to see a slowdown. I'm a loyal friend. Yes, yes, yes. You most definitely are. I don't know why I'm typing. Price is kind of chopping around right now. It's not really pushing, but we have to have patience. So on this account, we're up 500. That's okay. Okay, nice little push there. We're seeming to find some. Okay, let's see. So what happened? So we come all the way up here. We broke this area. Let me just put my break-even point on here. BVB point. So I'm gonna draw that bit bigger. I guess that's my break. Oh, what happened? There, B point. There we go. Lovely reaction to the downside again. Like this. I like this a lot. The market is a little bit slow though. It does seem like slow. Do you have yeah, I have a few accounts. I have 9 or 10 accounts that I trade, but I use a trade copier. So when I trade on here, it copies my trades onto the other accounts. So I don't need to go every account and do one by one by one. With the copier, it just links to this account, and then I take the trade here and then boom, it just copies onto all of my accounts. There's only 2 other accounts that I manually have to do it myself, and they're on my phone. So that's why I've got my phone over here, which is kind of why I keep looking down at my phone to manage them. Okay, it's looking good now. This is looking good. $2,500, 35. We're back at about 3,500 again. No, 4,000. 4,000. Yeah. So I want to take money around here, which is 15 pips. Right now we're at 8. I want to take it around 15. That means the money I put into the trade, I've taken out 4 times 3 what I put in. So if I put in 100, I take out 430. But I'm going to take 50% because that's not the full trade. I want to target lower. I want to go all the way down to about here. Probably lower than that, to be honest. We will see. I have to go. See you later. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for coming, Hannah. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye. Maybe Namet. Bye bye, my friend. Yeah. Maybe Namet doste man. So there we go. That's perfect. That zone failed. Now, if you really wanted to enter in on another trade, there is a way to get back in. Filled this imbalance. Because all of this is quite filled, isn't it? I think. Just lock that down. I'm gonna adjust. So yeah, I mean, this candle here is fixed. This one's kind of got a bit of a gap there. That's all balanced. That's all balanced. This has now become balanced, meaning it's been filled. So let's see what happens here. Put the music back up a bit. Just locking everything down. So there was another entry over here actually. Right here. So this was another entry, but I haven't taken partials from this trade to get back into this for a continuation. So as long as this respects that and it continues down, I think we're still good. Let me lock it just so it don't keep, popping up. That was the supply zone that led to that being broke, so that is valid. And also what led to this being broke was the nearest supply zone was here, so you could even say here's a valid zone. I'd like to see this supply zone hold, that'd be good, and then we see a continuation to the downside. Because you might want to go up to this one here and then react from there. If I had taken partials, then I would have definitely gone into this. Because at that point I'm risking the profits I've made into that trade, so I'm not putting any more exposure on my initial trade that I opened. Okay. Might want to come for this zone instead then, from the looks of it. If this zone holds, then it's okay. If this zone doesn't hold, then I think maybe I was not right on the analysis for today, and that's okay because I'm break even anyway. Okay. So one of my accounts has got tagged at break even on my on the prop firm stuff, so that's okay. And that's because a lot of brokers have different prices and stuff, so it is a bit of a nuisance at times when it happens. But what can be done, they say. As they say, what can be done? Let's zoom into this a bit more. And have a look at the difference on the price of the brokers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 perfect. 1, 2, 3 perfect. 1, 2, 3 perfect. So hopefully, if I get tagged right now, all the accounts are okay. Yeah, boom, tagged. Break even done. That's okay. Yeah, I lost like $5-10 in the accounts. This account lost $2. That's okay. That's fine. I think that was about right, to be honest, wasn't it? 123, and then you got the spreads as well, so yeah. The whole purpose of the strategy is to go break even to cover yourself, which I did, so this is going to now save me from potentially taking this loss. So here I got tagged. Was it here? No, it's this one, yeah. And that's okay. Price come up here on EU, respect to the supply. I'll stick around till about 10, quarter past 10, and then I'm done at that point. Let's go back to 5 markets view. Oof. Look at gbpchf on the M15. Not looking the cleanest, is it? Nope, it is not. So GJ buys would have been good, but as I said, if this sweep happened within a meaningful time, it would have been ideal. If example, if it happened within 7 o'clock or within the 8 to 9:30 London open window, it would have been ideal. So that account also got tagged at break even, which is fine. Yeah, so today's not a bad day. Took a trade, was in profit, got break even. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Can't argue. Not a L day. It's okay. Let's lock that down. So GBPCHF stuff. CHF is still sitting in a sideways motion. So let's just drag this all the way across for probably tomorrow now. This is going to be all the way for tomorrow. These are areas that I'm watching on GBPCHF. 1, 2, DJ. Nothing for me to put down on that. Let's have a look here then. So what happened on, so we swept the high. Maximize that. Oof, we had a lot of really strong channel here. Solid channel, that is. Solid channel. Then we had the range, then the drop down. Then we had this low. Frankfurt took these lows, then started to push up from there. We broke all of the Asia midline structure, pulled back. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. And what about in London session then? We'll go on the 2 minute. Let's get rid of this as well. On the 2 minute, what happened? Took Asia high. Had a reaction from the mitigator, started to sell off, but there was no big move. That there wasn't anything on GBPCHF for me today, to be honest. And this is where you pick your battles. You have to pick your battles and know why. That's fine. Today me isn't a bad day. And see, hey, look, there we go. 2160, 2159. With spreads, you would have been taken out with spreads on the M1 unless you accounted for that. I was at 3.5 anyway, so I probably could have sacrificed a couple more pips on the SL. But everything's in hindsight anyway, so that's fine. Up on the M5 now. This is going to be an interesting zone. I think that's going to get taken in New York for sure. Actually dependent on who comes into the market. For example, if we basically see DXY weakening or not. Ooh, this sounds like a nice song. But to be honest, looking at it right now in hindsight, we had a few highs. That had got taken. That come up here. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well. If it comes down from here, then I understand why. You've got all these highs that I wanted to take out, and it kind of respected that zone anyway. And if you look, it's an even number, 26160. I think that might even be a psychological level, maybe. But let's see what happens. Because technically, sells have been completely valid. Completely valid. If you're looking for buys as a smart money trader, for example, you might be looking for like relatively equal low sweep, bullish reaction, tap into there and take a buy, maybe. So that's why I think that's an invalid zone. So you can sell into that zone, which was great to sell into there. But I wouldn't have wanted to taken a trade and had 2.5, or it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I need at least 15 pips worth of a movement, and on a 3.5 pip SL that was what, 4.3 R. I'm not even that happy with it, but it's part of the strategy where I have a mechanical layout for TPs and SLs and stuff. They're always fixed on the volume of the pip movement, so the RR is reflective of that. So yeah. It's on the 15-minute time frame. Anyway, we need to bring that all the way across. I've got 3 highs here. I'll mark out the highest. And then I probably will go with the lowest as well. Or the other 2. High. Yeah. There's no need to do the middle one because we're going to know between them anyway what's going on. That's everything done. EU. What are we looking at here? Yeah, E is done. G is done. GC is done. And then GJ. I'll do that later on, but that's pretty much me done for the day. What was that? About 2.5 hours worth of trading? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. What about EU on there? Did it come into any type of demand zone? It took that guy. These traders took these traders. Made relatively equal lows. Well, equal lows there. Kind of a demand zone there, I suppose. Let's go on the 5-minute. Yeah, M5. This demand zone that led to all of this potentially. Come into there, reacted off of there. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. What about in GU then? That'll do the same. Here's the demand zone. GU on the 5-minute. No, on the 5-minute. Sorry, it's here. I don't mind. I'm just taking a couple of screenshots and stuff so I can upload them on X later on, just to show that I've taken the trades and stuff. Get trade execution gone, because I don't like when it shows that. Alright guys, thank you for staying. I'm done. I'm going to close out the stream now, even though it's pretty much me by myself. I'll leave it running for a few minutes and then I'll close out. So thanks guys, I appreciate everyone for coming. Not many people did, but if you watch the live stream, I appreciate it. Drop a comment, any questions, feel free to ask me. I might start making content, so if you have questions about psychology, which is my strongest point as a trader, or you just got questions about the M1 or how to get into trading and anything, just drop a comment in this live stream, and I'll try and get that answered for you guys as soon as I can. Cheers guys, have a great one, thank you and bye.